I'm live. Okay. Hello.
Hello,
Everyone.
guys. Good afternoon. Phil, what would you say at 6 p.m.? Good afternoon or good evening?
Good
Yeah, this is
evening.
Caterina Panocchia. She says, I am Caterina from Livorno, not so far from Pisa. It takes 20, 30 minutes by car. That's very, very good. Yeah.
Lovely.
Um, Pisa is more famous than Livorno. Phil, have you been to either Livorno or Pisa?
Nope, I've never been.
Okay,
Would you
but you've been.
recommend it?
Oh, yeah. Have you been to Florence?
Yeah.
Okay. You have been to Florence. I imagine you have visited Florence. Okay. I have been to Florence and I haven't visited it. Yeah. Yeah.
Really?
I stopped at the train station, had breakfast, walked for 5 minutes, and came back to catch my train.
Wow.
So Florence is more interesting, but Pisa has the Leaning Tower. Have you heard about the Leaning Tower?
Of
Yeah,
course.
it's in Pisa, and Livorno has an important port. Yeah,
Very good. Lovely.
yeah.
Well, there's somebody also
I have never seen
from
Pisa.
Bergamo.
Sonia says I'm from Bergamo. Good evening, Sonia.
Bergamo's beautiful. We're from Milan, so
Yeah, Phil,
Bergamo's very close.
Phil is from Milan. I work in Milan, but I live in. If you're ready for this, I live in Casal Pusterlengo.
Uh, in the middle of the red zone.
Yeah, we were in the middle of the red zone. Although now we know it was
Treviso.
we know the alarm was exaggerated. Federico, there is
Lovely.
Nico. Nico is from Bari. Okay.
Lovely.
Also Claudio.
Claudio.
Claudio from Bari as well. Okay.
Claudia and Nico, do you know each other? Are you friends? Okay, we've also got
Raffaele, he lives in
Raffaele.
Vetri. Oh, Vetri
Yes,
sul
madam.
Mare. Okay, that's near Salerno. That is in Campania, so in the Naples area, that would be. Joelle is from Milan.
Right, nice to meet you.
Okay,
We are also in Milan.
yeah.
Wow. Francesca from Bologna.
Francesca from Bologna. Wow. Mm-mm. Interesting places, actually. There's someone
Vincenzo from Bologna.
from Parma, which is not very far from me. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Giulio Antonio Palante from Milan. Oh, I remember Giulio from Filzi. Do you
Ah,
remember? Yeah, yeah, that's him.
is
He's
he
wearing.
our student?
Yeah, yeah, he's wearing a hat here. So, but I know the
Yeah.
name, Giulio. Hmm.
Okay. Nico says she doesn't. Oh, he doesn't know
He doesn't
the
know
other
what.
person.
Oh, he doesn't
Doesn't
know the other
know.
guy.
Yeah.
Mm.
Who was it? Claudio. No,
I
he
think it
wasn't
was. I
Leo.
think it was Raffaele also. No, Giulio is in Milan.
Okay.
Domenica, Domenica from Naples. Okay. Good.
Hello. Well, good afternoon. Well, good evening. Sorry, everybody.
Good evening, because we're I mean 5 minutes into the evening.
Well, I usually say good evening from 5 p.m.
Oh,
and good afternoon from 12 p.m.
mm,
and good morning probably from 8 a.m.
mm, mm.
Yeah, so I know in Italy the afternoon is after
Is
8 p.m. and then the evening maybe after 4 or 5. I don't know.
no, PM. Well, I think people start saying buonasera or good evening maybe after 6 or 7, when it starts to get dark or so.
Okay.
Mm.
Well, good evening to
Anyway,
everybody.
Anyway, good
We
evening,
have
guys.
Eleanor
Yeah.
from
There's
Genova.
Elena. Elena is from Genoa.
No, we've also
Uh,
said Domenica from Naples. Yeah.
Domenica from Naples. Okay.
Wow, a big group. We have 15 people watching.
In fact, yeah, yeah. I
That,
guess it's
it's
also.
impressive.
I think it's also because people have finished working, Phil, don't you think?
Yeah, maybe. So
Yeah.
they finish. Okay, Domenica says the afternoon is after 3 p.m. in
Oh.
Italy. Yeah.
Hmm. Hmm.
Um, okay. So,
Angela,
hello. Good evening,
Angela.
Angela.
Good evening, Angela. Angela is from Bergamo.
And
Rosita
Rosita from
Benucci,
Napoli.
she's
Wow,
from
17
Naples.
people now. Okay,
Do we have
let's
17
start
people?
the
Okay, then.
let, let's start the focus. I think people really want to learn English
Definitely.
this evening.
Definitely. Yeah.
So I'm going to read. Well, I'm going to share the screen with you, rather. Okay. Oh no, not describing a catwalk. Not
Oh, yeah.
again.
No. Is it a catwalk? Was it a catwalk again? No, it looks like planning a holiday, I think.
No, we're not planning a holiday exactly.
Yeah.
Should be planning a holiday. 1 second.
Right. That's what I can
Okay.
see. 6 to 7, planning a holiday.
Yeah. Okay. Planning a holiday.
Yeah.
Here are the
It,
objectives today.
oh, right. Here it is. Planning a holiday.
Okay. Yeah.
So, shall I read, Phil?
So you read it. Yes,
Okay, then.
please.
Planning a holiday in this focus activity using going to for future intentions, planning a holiday, proposing holiday ideas.
Okay.
So that's what we're going to cover today.
Yeah. It's difficult to think about holidays at the moment, but maybe we can imagine. We
Oh,
can
yeah.
we can think when this lockdown is over, we will all be on holiday. I think it will feel like a holiday, I'm sure. Okay, now, ooh, can you read
Right. Okay. Planning a holiday. We have best holiday ever. We need to create a question. Last time you traveled. Next holiday. The most interesting city to visit and how many countries.
Okay,
Obviously,
so
questions.
we need we need to form the complete question. So I think we'll do that, and then the students can answer the
Mm.
question. So the first one is, what was your best holiday ever?
Hmm.
Okay, again, because I have many students,
what
it
was,
takes
what
a lot.
is, what we can also be what is, because if it is the best holiday. All right. So, what is your best holiday ever? I would say. Hmm. Uh, so
Number two,
number two, when was the last time you traveled? Hmm.
exactly.
So
Yeah,
number
that's what I would
two,
say.
when was the
When
last
was
time you
the
traveled? And then number three,
I think I would say for the third one, what are you going to do for your next holiday? Maybe.
right? Okay, why not?
Would you say
Yeah,
that?
yeah. What are you going to do, or when is your next holiday? Hmm. Or when are you going to have your next holiday? Right.
Exactly.
Uh,
We we already have Domenica saying when coronavirus will finish. Okay,
mhm.
remember, Domenica. subject, verb. When coronavirus will finish, I'm going to go to the USA. Lovely.
All right. Okay. There's a little problem with when, because with when you can't have future. So
Oh
when
yeah,
coronavirus finishes
finishes.
or has finished, you can use either
Yeah.
the present simple or the present perfect. Yeah. Because when can't have the future, even if the reference is the future. Right. In fact, I think that is valid for everybody. Yeah. Because if we remain in under the lockdown, we can't go anywhere. So, question number 4, what would you say for question number 4, Phil?
The most interesting city to visit. So
Mm,
maybe what would be the most interesting city to visit?
hmm Okay. Or, in your opinion, what is the most interesting city to visit? In your
Okay.
opinion, what is the most interesting city to visit? And
Yeah.
for number 5, I think we can say, how many countries have you visited? Hmm?
Yeah. So we're looking at the present perfect number for number 5.
Yeah.
How many countries have you visited? Oh, I'm not sure. Do you know how many countries you have visited, Em?
In terms of number, I don't know, but I can start to give you names. I don't know, Sweden, Finland. All the UK is one country, or I can say Scotland and England. Right.
Hmm. Yeah. I'd
Uh,
say the UK is one country.
France. Not many, actually. Not very many. Right. But Finland, I have been 3 times. What about you, Phil? How many countries have you visited? Or which
Oh,
countries
well,
have you which countries have you visited?
I've visited many places in Europe, France,
Oh,
Germany, Greece, Sweden, Ireland, the
wow.
UK,
Hmm.
the Czech Republic.
Oh,
Um, but I haven't visited many countries outside of Europe. I've been to the USA and to Australia, but that was a long time ago.
but I think those are interesting places, and they
They
are not
are.
very near, especially Australia. So I think you've done quite a bit of traveling. So, guys, well, you can tell us how many countries or which countries have you visited? Which is the most interesting city to visit? When are you going to have your next holiday? When was the last time you traveled? Which is the best holiday you have ever had? So let's have your comments. I think you can answer any of those questions, right?
Okay, so Rafaela said with this one, when has been your last time travel? Now, I think he's translating from Italian. Quando è stato tuo l'ultimo
Ultimo
viaggio?
viaggio. Yeah, yeah, that
So
sounds Italian.
I think in English, with when, we usually use a simple tense. So when was your
Hmm.
last trip? Your last trip. Trip is the noun. Travel is a verb. Okay, so
Hmm.
when was your last trip? But thank you, Raffaele.
Okay.
We got Angela saying,
Oh, she says my best holiday was the last in Ethiopia. She went to
lovely.
Ethiopia. I think Ethiopia needs a H after the T, but that's interesting. Ethiopia capital, I guess, is Addis Ababa, if I'm not wrong. All right, that must have been very interesting. Claudio says one of my best holidays, because one off, was in 2016 to Cuba in order to watch the Rolling Stones concert. Wow. I mean,
Okay, very good. Wow. Yeah,
two, im-
really.
two important events, the Rolling Stone concerts and Cuba.
Okay. So one of my best holidays with an
One of my best
S
holidays was in 2016.
to Cuba because there is
Mm.
movement
From
to
one place
Cuba.
to another.
I think to watch, and using infinitive for motivation is okay, to watch the Rolling Stones concert.
Okay,
Lovely. And then we have
great.
Nico.
Nico says my best holiday was to Brazil or was
Hmm,
traveling to Brazil.
in Brazil, I think, was in Brazil.
Well, going to,
Two is movement.
yeah. All
But
right,
when
okay.
you
The holiday itself, my best holiday was in Brazil.
in Brazil,
My
yeah.
last travel was in November. I went to Paris on the 2nd for 2 days. Oh, for 2 days. 2 days.
We're missing our S's, guys. I want to see. I don't want to see any comments when you forget the plural. Okay, remember
Mhm.
S is super important. Okay, and also my last trip. Remember, because trip is the noun, travel is the verb. My last trip.
Domenica says my best holiday was last year when I went to Brussels. Okay, this is the Italian spelling of Brussels, I think.
Yeah,
When I went to Brussels in Belgium. Phil, you
yeah.
have traveled all over Europe. Have you visited Brussels? I haven't been to Brussels.
I've never been to Brussels, but I've heard it's lovely.
Okay, it's one of the places I'd like to go to. I think you need French and German in order to visit. Claudio says, my last travel was this January. It says in Budapest or to Budapest. It's another issue here. Hmm.
Well, I if you use the verb go, then
You need
or
to.
a movement verb like fly or cycle, when there is movement, you cycle to or you go to. So I went to Budapest, but my trip was in Budapest. Okay, but thank you, Claudio.
Francesca, one of my best holidays was another thing in Southeast of Asia last summer. Southeast of Asia, Phil, uh, countries that fall in the southeast of Asia. I know Asia in general, but so
India.
Francesca, where in the southeast of Asia? What is there? Indonesia or what else in Asia? Asia is huge.
Yeah.
Joelle says my best holiday was Las Vegas 2 years ago. In Las Vegas 2 years ago.
We
Wow.
don't forget your preposition, but good plural years.
Mhm.
Right.
Julio, the best holiday ever. It was when I went to Miami in April 2014. The best holiday ever was,
Was
maybe without it, when I went to
yeah,
Miami in April 2014.
yeah, good. Subject, verb. The best holiday ever. Subject, verb was.
Mhm.
So we don't need it.
Patrizio says, hi, I'm Patrizio. I'm from Fano in Marche. My best holiday was in Tanzania at Zanzibar. I think Zanzibar is a part of Tanzania. And Phil, that is in Africa, by the way. So, for your information.
We know that.
No, I'm just joking.
Caitlin has been to Zanzibar, our
who
colleague.
who has been to Zanzibar?
Caitlin.
Oh, really? But I thought
Yeah.
she also went to Japan also. I thought
Sorry?
she, because she speaks Japanese, I thought she also went to Japan.
No, Karen speaks Japanese. Caitlin.
Oh, I thought you
Caitlin.
said Karen. I thought you said,
No,
I'm sorry.
Caitlin.
Okay.
That's
No,
all right.
strangely, I'm African, but I haven't traveled much in Africa. Let's say I haven't.
Okay. Oh, oh, I've lost you, Uh-oh. Oh no, I've lost you. Because so many people are writing comments. I've lost you,
All right. I just read that now. It's slowing down a little bit.
Okay.
Okay, we're still with these
Well,
questions about planning a holiday. Best holiday you
okay.
ever had,
So we have more.
last time you traveled, next
Hello,
holiday.
Okay, so my goodness, right.
Are we going to the next
All
slide?
right. Yeah, I think we'll continue because we have a lot of comments. Sorry if we can't read them all. Okay. Future planning.
All right, future planning. So use going to for future intentions. Subject plus going to plus infinitive. You know, guys, that in
Yeah,
English, there are different types of futures. So you choose a specific future depending on what you need to say. So use going to for future intentions. Is that right, Phil?
exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
So let's make example sentences with going to. For example, M is going to take a trip to Hawaii.
hmm
All right.
Wow. I would
And
really
you
love to.
can you can you can use some verbs. We have some verbs here: pack, stay, go, see, travel, buy, rent, read, plan, and visit. So make a going to sentence with these verbs.
hmm
Okay, while you do that, we can have a look at some more comments. Oops,
Oh.
too far, too much. There
Mm,
we
we
go.
need to go back one step backwards.
There we go.
All right, we're back there.
Yeah. Okay.
Katerina
So
says,
I've
my
lived in Berlin for
sister.
about 1 year for work because of this difficult period. I often went there and we spent an amazing time together. So the first time I flew there, it was one of the best
Mhm.
holidays. Lovely. So we're using the past tense, Catalina. It was one of the best holidays. Uh, Nico said,
When lockdown is over, I'm going to go to, because you've got go. I'm going to go to
go
New
to.
York. New York. I love USA. I love the USA. Mm. Oh, that's
Yeah.
a very interesting project, Nico.
So everybody make example sentences with going to. Can you hear the wind?
Oh, in fact, yeah. Fortunately, this time my windows are closed, but I can see the trees, the leaves on the trees shaking. It's quite windy. It's supposed to be
Yeah.
lovely because it was also pretty sunny as well.
Okay. So I'm waiting for examples with going to with these sentences. Okay, so Angela has said, well done, Angela.
So she says, I'm going to plan a trip to Hawaii.
I think that's a mistake. Plan.
Okay. I'm going to plan a trip to Hawaii.
Perfect.
Or,
Well done,
or,
Angela.
or I'm going to make a trip. Okay. Right. And Hawaii, are you going to stay with your aunt and uncle, for example?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. Um, okay. Just looking at a comment from early. Catalina said, I'm going to return in Morocco, but again, because it's movement to return, I'm going to return to
To
Morocco
Morocco.
because she went there too many years ago and now she doesn't remember so much. Very good.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay, Vincenzo says, I'm going to buy a trip to Hawaii. That's fine. Well
Mhm.
done.
Vincenzo, I'm going to see her aunt and uncle. I'm going to see her aunt or my aunt and uncle.
Yeah.
Uh,
Maybe Vincenzo has a girlfriend, so he's
oh,
going to see.
okay. So the aunt and uncle of his girlfriend.
Yeah, maybe.
Mhm.
Or a
Angela says,
female.
Angela says we're going to buy and read a guidebook about. Okay.
Snorkeling. Yeah, lovely. Good. Julio said,
Julio says I'm going to buy a camper to go around Europe, not the Europe.
yeah. So
Go
when we
around.
when we're talking, sorry, you go ahead.
Yeah, he said I'm going to buy a camper to go around Europe without the.
Yeah, because when we talk about countries or states or um, continents, we
Or,
don't use articles. We don't use the. So we go to Italy, to Australasia, to yeah. Okay. Well done. Okay. Some interesting stories. People saying when lockdown is finished or what they wanted to do.
hmm
Now, I think now would be a good time to use the past form of going to. For example, I was going to go to England for Easter, but there was the virus. I was going to, like, for past intention. So if you want to state a past intention, you can say I was going to visit my parents, but it's too late. I was going to see my relatives, but there was the situation. Okay.
So for a past intention which was not fulfilled, which
Yeah.
somehow didn't happen.
Okay. It's like I wanted to go, right? But it wasn't possible. So if you guys want to be very good students and use more difficult grammar, you can give us an example of that.
Right. Otherwise, we can move on, I guess, to look at
Yeah,
other aspects of this.
yeah. So we just got okay. I just want to is this the comment? Oh, there you go. Rosita has done a
Rosita
lovely.
says, Rosita says, I was going to visit my uncle in Canada before the lockdown. Oh, for coronavirus. Way.
Uh,
Well, before the lockdown.
before the lockdown. It's fine.
Yeah. That's a very good one. Okay, I was going to visit my
That is
uncle in
very good.
Canada before the lockdown.
Yeah, excellent. Oh, Angela said another one.
Where is it? Angela says, I was going to go to the sea in summer, but I don't know if it will be possible. In fact,
What-
uh,
What's your spelling for possible?
Julio, I was going to go to the Garda Lake. I was going to go to Garda Lake with my
Yeah, maybe.
girlfriend. Oh, a day before lockdown. Oh, my days.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
no.
terrible.
Julio, I'm really, really sorry, okay? But I
Uh,
can understand you. I was going
all
to
right.
go, I was going to start, I was going to register in a gym. Yeah, believe me, it's
Uh,
a true story. I was going to
I
register in a
believe
gym. Yeah, yeah, before the lockdown. I had a free pass and I went to a gym twice and I was going to register before. Filippo Bianchi, I was going to plan a travel to Oman, but coronavirus prevented me. I hope to go there as soon as possible. Okay.
okay. Not a travel because travel is a verb. What
Mm.
do we say?
A trip,
Uh, a trip.
a
Okay.
holiday.
Or a holiday, yeah, or a vacation.
Mm.
Okay, let's move on.
Yeah,
Okay. So, um, you do you recognize some of these places?
yeah. We're going to use going to for
Um,
future
um,
intentions. Oh, some of these places, I guess it's New York. Am I right?
yeah.
Is that the Statue of Liberty?
Yes, I think
All
that's the
right.
Statue of Liberty.
I can see the Eiffel Tower C. Um, what else is there? Oh,
Yeah.
hmm. It seems I don't know much more than that. Phil,
Well, I think
Phil.
B is in uh, it's in Spain or Barcelona, maybe in
Oh well, the
Catalonia.
flag. There is the Spanish flag. Okay, so that gives it away. Then we're left with
D,
D and the E. Hmm,
D is Los Angeles, isn't it? Maybe.
hmm. I'm not so sure. Right. What about
And
E?
E is China.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Hmm.
So now, guys, if you want to do more going to examples using the pictures and the verbs, okay?
Example, we're going to fly to Toronto. So you have
Exactly.
verbs, alternatives. You have visit, travel, tour, explore, fly, and go. And you can write your sentences in the comments using going to. Filippo Bianchi says for E, oh, he said E is the forbidden city. And it says that I was there last year when it was still coronavirus free, forbidding city when it was still coronavirus free. Filippo was there. Did you like it, Filippo?
Uh, oh, D is San Francisco.
Oh, D is San Francisco.
They-
Okay.
All right. Sonia says,
She says
oh, not
I was going to go to Marrakesh. Soya
Sonia,
says
Sonia says,
I'm going to visit New York. Okay.
perfect
Uh,
example. Well done. Oh,
Elena,
Nico.
Elena, Elena. Okay, Nico. I was going to go to Marrakesh in April, but my travel was cancelled. Yeah. Is it
No.
right? Is this correct?
Well, again, travel is a verb. So what can we use as a noun?
Flight.
We should flight, yeah, or
I
a
think
trip.
I think in this case, the flight was cancelled, so the entire
Wow.
trip could not be made. I
Yeah.
had my flight cancelled as well to London.
Really?
Yes, yes.
Uh,
Um, I'm supposed to be coming back today. Yeah, yeah.
oh, cloud. Oh, so we have a lot of comments again. Well done,
Hmm.
Eleanor. Yes, I'm going to visit Eleanor, it should be I'm going to visit the Statue of Liberty. We say in English, the Statue of Liberty. And she's also said I'm going to explore Spain. Lovely um, example there. Julio says I'm going to visit San Francisco next when coronavirus. We should say when coronavirus is finished or when it is over. You can say when it is
Hmm.
over. Usually we say when it's over.
Claudio says, I'm going to explore Pekino when it is safe.
When it is
Uh,
safe.
when it is safe, because when can't have the future. I'm going to
No.
explore Pekino. Pekino is still Italian. In English, it's become Beijing. That's the capital of China. Yeah.
Yeah, Beijing.
Many, many years ago, it was Peking, but it's now Beijing because the Chinese changed the name, but some countries, some languages haven't changed it. Yeah.
Okay, let's carry on
Yeah,
to the
I'd say
next
so.
one. Okay, so can you
So,
make going to examples with
mhm.
these ones? We have stay, sleep, and rent. Okay. Can you give us more examples? Now, if you want to continue using I was going to, you'd say, for example, I was going to stay in a bed and breakfast, but
Something happened.
the room was double booked, for example, or if you want to continue using I was going to, it's good to practice. Or you can use the future I'm going to as well. Joella, just what's your word order? I'm going to visit New York when
Hmm.
subject, virus, verb, finishes, third person. Joella. I think everybody needs to remember their S's because I think it looks lazy if you don't use your S in third person or in plurals. Okay, not only you, Joella, but not, I'm sure you're not lazy, but it looks lazy. Okay. Zita is a very good example there. Sonia is a good example. Vincenzo, perfect. Yeah. Catalina says she's going to fly to Dublin because I think it's some.
Oh, I should say, I'm going to fly to Dublin. I think it's one of the most interesting cities. Wow.
Good. Well done for using the plural.
Mm.
The first person that says I'm getting it's one of the most, and then plural. Good job. Um, have you been to Dublin, Em?
No, 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 I haven't. It's such a shame. I mean, people say it's very beautiful. Not too big, but very beautiful. And I haven't. But I have been to Glasgow and Edinburgh in Scotland. Um, Twice to Edinburgh. I really enjoyed them. Edinburgh during the Fringe Festival is amazing in August.
Okay. Ah, I've never been to the Fringe Festival. I have been to Ireland though. I
Oh,
went
okay.
through them to go to West Cork. It's in the south.
Hmm.
we got some fantastic examples here.
Eleanor says, I was going to sleep in a tent this summer, but I don't know if it will be allowed.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Allow, really good.
Mm.
That's really good vocabulary
Yeah.
there.
I don't know if it will be
Allow.
allowed. Yeah.
It means permitted, the
Hmm.
opposite of forbidden. And then we have
Rosita has, I was going to sleep in a castle, but my friends rented a camper. All right. Now, Rosita, is that serious? No,
uh,
I prefer a castle myself,
I
but
prefer a cat.
I
That's
prefer a
terrible.
castle myself, but a camper is better than nothing. Filippo, I'm going to sleep in the ooh. So, Phil, I'll let you pronounce that castle. Uh,
Uh, Neuschwanz,
Nosh,
Neuschwanstein.
Neuschwanstein. Neuschwanstein.
Yeah,
Neuschwanstein Castle.
yeah,
When when I will be rich. When I am rich. When I am rich.
yeah.
Or when.
Remember, guys, when with the past simple, when I was, or present simple.
Mm,
Ah, Rosita said, "Yes, I'm serious. I don't
what did
believe
you say?
it."
I
Rosita
didn't.
said she was.
Yeah. Oh, she's serious. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. Okay. She was serious. She was going to stay in a castle, but her friends
Yeah,
changed plans.
yeah.
Uh, no, just that a castle is very different from a camper. That's why. Oh, a campsite.
I, I think I know what I would prefer.
Mm,
Okay, let's continue.
mhm.
So we're talking about activities now. All right. Oh, sorry. There you go. Talking about activities with the pictures A, B, C, D, and E.
Okay.
Now, if you want to use this, I
Rosita is
was
saying I
going
was going to
to.
sleep in a castle, but my friends rented a camper. All right, okay. She said she was going to sleep in a castle, but her
Like this.
friends rented a camper.
Yeah. If you want to use that with the activities here, so we have in the different pictures, A is visiting a museum, maybe looking at the pictures. B is to go sightseeing, like on the sightseeing bus that you see around the city. C, we have going skiing, which I've never tried, but I would like to one day. D is to go fishing. Again, or maybe I have been fishing with my brother once, but
Mhm.
many years ago. I'm not very masculine. I don't do these men manly sports
Mm.
like fishing or hunting or shooting, or I don't know.
Well,
Not very good at these. And
maybe you use your brain. Maybe you use your brain more.
okay. Sonia said, I was going to visit a gallery, but
Okay.
continue the story, Sonia. Okay, I
What,
was going to visit,
I
but
was
what
going to visit the
happened?
gallery, but what happened?
Yeah, but my friends cancelled, or but
Mhm.
the museum was closed, for example. Okay,
Oh, it rained. Julio says,
yeah.
I'm going to sleep on the sofa when it started this summer because it's too hot in my room. No, I'm going
Ah,
to sleep on the sofa when summer starts.
yeah. So, Julia, what's your word order again? Subject,
Mhm.
verb. When the summer starts.
Starts because it's too hot in my room. Hmm.
Oh, are you? Yes, I'm going to sleep with a fan in the
Mhm.
summer.
Yeah, I also have a fan. I haven't got air conditioning, so I use a fan. Yeah.
Okay. I don't see any more comments at the moment, probably because they are loading.
All right.
Uh,
I guess we
yeah.
can move on if we've got other slides there because so we can
Well,
cover a few more things.
hang on. Let me. When the summer starts, I'm going to sleep on the sofa. Okay. Uh, yeah. So, Julia, we need the present simple. Started is in the past. Yeah. Vincenzo says, A, I'm going to visit a museum. Lovely. That's fine.
Mhm.
Okay. Well, it takes a very long time for my comments to load. Okay. Now, what are you going to do for your next trip when this is over?
When it's over, I'm going to visit. Uh, I'm definitely going to London, and when I'm there, I usually visit the museums. So let's say I'm going to visit the National Gallery again. I love to go there. Yeah,
Very good.
and spend some time in the city of Westminster. It's my favorite part of London.
Ah, okay. Westminster.
The city of Westminster.
Yeah, it's very,
That's the most central area.
yeah, very expensive.
Well, yeah, but you can take buses, use the underground, and have your lunch before you get there. So, different ways of,
Okay.
yeah.
Well,
Valeria
Valeria,
Resta,
yeah.
I'm going to have a lot of sun bath. Hmm. I'm going to have a lot of sun bath, she
Hmm.
said.
I think we should use the verb. I'm going to, and I've lost you again.
I'm
I'm
going
go.
to sunbathe.
Yeah, very good. Or go sunbathing.
Okay.
Okay. Lovely. Eleanor says,
With Elena, we are going to dive in summer 2021. I think that's really possible. I mean, um, oh, summer 2000, why not? I mean, this coronavirus shouldn't last till then. To dive
yeah,
or to go diving?
yeah. You use a lot of ing forms like go fishing, go skiing. So I'm going to go skiing in winter. I'm going to go fishing next week. I'm going to go sightseeing, go scuba diving. The only one that isn't go is A, which maybe I'm going to go to the museum because to we use for movement. Joella says I'm so exactly with Joella's example. When the
He
summer
said,
starts,
when the summer starts, I'm going to go fishing with my
yeah,
friends in Sicily. Okay.
yeah, it's on you would use for a day on Monday, but in is for a place. All right.
Hmm.
So I think we have finished today, Em. We've done
Right.
a lot.
Right. So going to for future intentions. If you already plan to do something, you express it using going to. So that's important grammar.
Yeah.
Or they are valid, I'm going to, negative, I'm not going to, question, are you going to, or what are you going to? Very useful uh,
Yeah.
grammar.
Are you going to watch a film this evening?
Yes, I'm going to watch a film, but before that, I'm going to have dinner. But before that,
Lovely.
I'm going to go to the supermarket to buy roasted chicken.
Fantastic.
Yeah. What about you? What are you going to do after this lesson?
Well, I'm going to teach a group lesson, and then
Oh,
I'm going to continue reading my book.
oh, okay. Well, you're a very
Okay.
serious. You're a very serious guy.
And then,
Yeah.
and then I'm going to go to bed
Okay.
because I'm all right. But because these students are fantastic, lots and lots of comments today. Thank you ever so much, everybody that commented.
Thank you so
Uh,
much, guys. Okay. Have a very good
Whereas
evening.
Andrea, Sonia, Nico,
Right.
Elena, Valeria, Angela, Vincenzo,
Julio, Rosita, and
Zita, Joelle, Claudio, Elena, so many people. Thank you ever so much.
have a good evening, guys. Enjoy your dinner.
Bye.
Bye bye. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye, Phil. Thank you very much, Phil.
I am.
Bye bye. Take care.